but I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go.
And here is 6 things not to do in Australia.
I'm not doing it.
I didn't say so.
And we're mixing it up a little bit this week. We are going in reverse, starting with number 6. This is a mistake that we have made ourselves. So we booked a recce to, when we lived in the UK, we booked our recce to the Gold Coast in November of, what was it?
2016?
2014, it was the year that Mia was born. I was a nightclub manager at the time.
Yep.
So we decided on a Saturday night we would go and frequent the local nightclubs and go and see what the nightclubs were like in the Gold Coast.
That didn't work out very well.
When did we go, Ben?
We went in the middle of Schoolies, the first night of Schoolies actually, so when they all had their money.
Schoolies is a mass gathering of
School leavers.
School leavers, and it's like a whole week celebration, isn't it, of leaving school. And there was about, well, the police officer told us 30,000 of them. So
And then us.
yeah, so we basically ended up with 30,000 young,
17 to 18 year olds.
yeah, in Surfers Paradise. We were absolutely swamped by them, and we were the oldest people out.
So what they would call us is Toolies.
Toolies?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got Schoolies and Toolies. Toolies are the old people that turn up.
Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. We had never heard of Schoolies, and we would never attend Schoolies again because we're old.
Too old, yes.
But if I was 18, then I would very much be attending Schoolies. But
Yes.
please don't tell my kids that.
Well, Lily's got that next year.
Shh, don't tell her. I'd be frightened of my kids going on Schoolies.
It's very, very...
Wild. It's kind of like Club 18 to 30, like
no-
kind of wildness, but without the 30-year-olds.
Or anyone from 19 up.
Yeah, scary stuff.
Yeah.
Anywho, we would advise, don't book yourself a holiday to somewhere that's having a Schoolies event. Very silly. I think it's time for number 5, Ben.
Number 5 is don't go to a social gathering empty-handed.
You don't want to be doing that. If you get invited to go to a meet-up where they're doing a barbecue, or you get invited to someone's house, then you must absolutely take something. Don't turn up with nothing. Number 4, do not go and swim in the ocean without doing your research. You need to know the beach, what kind of jellyfish it might have.
What kind of season it is as well, for what kind of animals are going to be there.
Stingers. I mean, when we went up to Airlie Beach, we had to wear stinger suits.
Yep, because of the jellyfish and stuff like that. Yeah.
You need to know what you're getting yourself into, and you need to also know the condition of the tide at the time. If you swim within the flags, it's supervised, and also you'll find on the beaches that there's a beach report. Don't just go somewhere new and just jump straight in. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
Number 3, don't travel through the outback without doing any research.
When you travel through Australia, you've got to remember that there could not be assistance for many kilometres. If you go and travel somewhere and you've not got everything you need and you're not ready and equipped for an emergency situation, you could land yourself in a deadly situation.
Yeah.
And many people have. I think that this is one that tourists may suffer with a little bit more because you don't necessarily understand how dangerous it can be. And so tourists just think, oh, I'll just drive from one side of the country to the other. They might not know that there's so many kilometres in between servos. It can just become very dangerous very quickly if you're not really, really well prepared and equipped. If you want to do something that's a little bit fun and a little bit cool, do your research. Number 2. We've kind of touched on this, but it's don't be ignorant to your surroundings. You know, you can't not know what's going on around you here. If there are wild animals, you need to be aware of them. If there are bushfires happening or floods, you need to keep up to date with everything that's going on, because all of a sudden, if you've not been aware of alerts and warnings, you could then be in a situation where it's too late to leave, or you've been bitten because you've not kind of paid attention to the fact that you've got brown snakes around you.
Yeah, definitely always check.
Australia's not like every country. And while we don't feel like we're at risk by being here, you know, we are still making sure that we know what's going on around us.
And number one, I think we'll do this one together.
Number one,
don't forget to enjoy Australia.
Do you know, sometimes it can be very easy to get trapped in work, or, I mean, this isn't necessarily for travellers, but I can often find myself getting kind of really engrossed in my work and forget, oh my gosh, there's a beach down the road, or, you know, it's a beautiful sunny day, or I've got a pool, I need to jump in it. You can easily forget these things and take them for granted, and you really, really shouldn't, because Australia is so flipping amazing. We actually had a bit of a burnout recently, and we did write about this on Instagram.
Which you should check out and follow if you haven't already.
Yeah, at the BAM Famalam in Australia, we do show a bit more of what we get up to on there. So I think what we've done, we had so many exciting things that we were doing, and we've got this amazing property. So Ben works his absolute guts out on the property. I work on the projects that we're so excited about at the moment. And we were working so much that we'd actually kind of stopped doing stuff. And we're just engrossed, and then we're exhausted. So we've made a commitment, haven't we, in the last week, that we're going to take our evenings off and actually just really enjoy ourselves. And I felt so much more refreshed this week.
I nearly have.
Yeah, we're not very good at relaxing, but we're working on that. It's a work in progress for everyone in any country. It's a work in progress to get that balance of work and life right. And anyway, this week we've committed to that, and we've relaxed a little bit, and it's been fun. And today we've actually been for a drive looking at acreage properties. It's something fun that we love to do.
Just to get a bit of inspo.
Yeah, we call it #acreage porn.
Well, she does.
We love seeing what other people are doing with theirs, because it gives us real inspiration. It's something that brings us joy and a bit of a buzz. Window shopping at other people's properties, it was such fun.
So, if you like this video, please check out this one.
Bend down, Ben. There we go. This one.
This one. Pull it in.
But I'm so